the feminine is also the way of desire. So can you, let's say you're manifesting something. Let's say you're manifesting, I don't know, your first 10,000 euro or dollar month. When you tap into that energy, can you tap into it from a state of pleasure and desire rather than as another project? What does that mean? It means, can you literally write down and look at that desire and revel in the yummy deliciousness, and maybe even masturbate on, you want to take it to the next level, the yumminess of this number, and picture it and feel it like it has already happened. So the feminine is much more a feeling experience. Can you really live it and feel it like it's already happened and revel in the yumminess, dance to the beauty of that vision already being here? Because, and I'm probably going to talk about this a lot more in some of my other podcasts, the how is not your job.
Hey there, gorgeous. Welcome to the Wildly Abundant Woman podcast, the place to get inspired to manifest more money the feminine way, feel worthy, love yourself, and learn how to be abundantly supported for your great work, as well as create your life from a deep state of overflow, connection, abundance, pleasure, and bliss. Join the conversations with me and my amazing guests on how to live life fully, make a massive difference, have a lot of fun, and yes, make a ton of money doing what you love. Welcome.
How can I feel more feminine and use this energy to manifest my desires? It's a really, really great question that I get a lot, actually. I got this one for the first time when I was at a beautiful event in Slovenia, and I met a gorgeous girl, and she was struggling a little bit to connect to her body, to connect to pleasure, and to connect to really feeling connected to herself as a woman. Now, something that, feeling feminine doesn't necessarily have anything to do with whether you're a man or a woman. You can feel feminine energy and masculine energy within yourself, regardless of whether you're male or female. It doesn't have anything to do with that. Masculine energy and feminine energy are just life force energies that move within us. They move within all of the universe that create really life. And they go together, and when they're a perfect healthy balance, it's super magical. And it's like, I use the word queen for that. Queen for me is perfect balance of masculine and feminine. But today what I would like to talk about is how to feel more feminine. And I think most of you are probably already familiar with these concepts, but the world right now is pretty much in a very masculine heavy energy, right? And it's very much how the world is designed. And I notice myself also slipping into that very easily. It's like, okay, well, how do I manifest this thing? How do I get from A to B or to Z all the way? And what's my massive goal that I want to manifest? And that's all great. In a way, it's powerful. It's also, masculine energy is very right wing. It's not right wing. Sorry, it has nothing to do with that. Right brain, and very much about getting things done. Healthy masculine energy can be extremely powerful. In a way, we want to be really grateful to masculine energy in general because it's given us a lot of structure. Although there's a lot to say for I think that the world could use a lot more divine masculine energy, which is very different from the kind of masculine energy we're currently seeing on the planet. Anyway, the point is, I think we would all benefit from manifesting things, not just manifesting things, but also feeling more connected in our body to our feminine energy. And so what does that look like on a super mega practical level? For me, when I'm connected to my feminine energy, it's an energy of pleasure. It's very much a flowing energy. It's one where I'm really having fun in what I'm creating. There's a sense of being connected to my intuition, which is really just like this mega superpower. And there's this sense of being really connected to my body. And from this state, a lot of things flow very differently. They flow more naturally than when I'm in the masculine of just A to B, hustle, and in this super structured type of energy. So how can you feel more feminine? Let's start with that question, and then I'll get to answering how you can use that energy to manifest your desires. Well, really, I hope that's clear, by the way, the why. Like, why are we even talking about this? Is that I do believe that when you connect with your feminine energy, whether you're male or female, is that you will connect to more relaxation in your business. There's a deeper level of trust and connection to the universe and what you're doing. And there's more pleasure and there's a lot more fun. So really, there's just more juice in all of it. And everything becomes a lot more playful. So that's just the answer, like, why are we even talking about this? Now, what can help you feel more connected to your feminine energy? So like I said, the feminine energy is very much the way of pleasure. So one way to get connected to that is to move your body. And I actually got this tip once from an amazing woman that I once studied with a little bit. I did some of her courses. Her name is Sasha Cobra. And she is like this amazing tantric, wise, gorgeous woman. And she said, you want to dance like a hooker. So you want to dance like a hooker. And I think she might have even told me this once personally, or I might have seen this in a video. So dance like a hooker. What does that look like? Put on some songs that make you feel super mega juicy and dance like nobody's watching. Don't dance like a hooker to impress someone. Dance like a hooker for yourself. So getting really into the pleasure of your movement and really into the flow of feeling super yummy in your body, like moving your hips in a way that just feels super yummy and joyful. Closing your eyes, I recommend doing that. And if you feel uncomfortable, you can do this exercise by yourself. And not trying to get anywhere, being aware of whatever your mind might be saying, blah, 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 but just feeling your movement and rocking with that. That's my first step on how you can connect more with your femininity. So next step to connect more with your femininity is, for me, to connect with a sense of spirituality. So easy in this world to get into, the trying to get somewhere, the hustle energy. But what we're really trying to do is connect with something deeper. So if the masculine would be being out here in the world and making shit happen, the feminine for me is also the spiritual line and the spiritual connection and your intuition. And for me, that lives also in my body. So connecting with your body is going to help you more. But another thing that really helps me is to go out in nature and to go for walks and to literally ask for guidance. And something specific that you can do is you can actually connect with a goddess called Oshun. So Oshun is a beautiful African deity that reigns over the dominions of fertility, of sweet water, so that's lakes and rivers. She's a goddess of pleasure as well as abundance. So she's just this really juicy, luscious woman that you may have seen also in popular culture. I know Beyonce once did a beautiful session of her. And she is someone that I personally call upon by going into nature. And there's this gorgeous ritual that you can do. You can go to a river, which I've often done, and you can make an offering. I've heard that Oshun loves all things yellow, and she loves things in the number 5. So one offering could be to bring 5 little yellow flowers, for example. She also loves things that are very, very sweet. So you could prepare like something healthy. Don't put something in the river that the river can't handle, but prepare like a little gift and then go to the river and connect with yourself, connect with the river, make your offering, and then you can literally ask guidance from Oshun on whatever's next for you. And you could even ask her for guidance on how to feel more connected to your feminine energy and how to be gentler on yourself. So that's my second step. So connect more with your spirituality. You could do that through something like what I shared with Oshun, but another way to do that is you could journal. I love to journal. And in my journal, I literally ask questions to my higher self. I ask questions to You can even journal directly with your feminine goddess. I connect with Oshun. I connect with God, source, universe, the spirit. And I literally would go ahead and ask questions and get answers to whatever I'm challenged with. So that's also, I feel, a really important part of the feminine is being connected to the universe, being connected to the mystery. And so 2 ways of doing that, be connected with Oshun, journaling. And if it works better for you, you could also do like a direct meditation where you sit still and you really connect with the universe. So curious if that's helpful and if that's resonating. By the way, if you're loving any of this content, please, because I'm so excited about this podcast. Podcast is really my new juicy, yummy thing. I'd love to hear your insights, but I have another couple things to share before we get to that. I feel a big part, this is the 3rd point of connecting more to your femininity, is allowing yourself to feel everything. For me, feminine energy is about transformational energy rather than change-based energy. So change is the masculine, comes in, looks at something, fixes it. The feminine wants to be lived, wants to be experienced. On a practical level, that means allow yourself to feel everything in your body. Be gentle on yourself. One of the big, most important steps to stop being in that harsh hustle energy is to stop being so fucking harsh on yourself. Like, be gentle on yourself and allow yourself to actually feel what you're feeling. If you feel anger, be with that anger, sit with that anger, not in order to try to get rid of it. You don't have to blow it up and make a huge story out of it either, but can you be gentle on yourself? And again, you can connect that to your body by literally physically relaxing your body into whatever emotion you're experiencing, because it really, really helps you get so much more into the here and now and connect with your own pleasure. Okay, so those are my 3 juicy steps to connect more with your femininity, your feminine energy. So let me just recap them real quick. Number 1 is feel your body and dance like a hookah, which is going to help you connect more with your pleasure. Number 2 is connect with your spirituality, either through journaling or meditation or making an offering to somebody like Oshun and connecting to her yummy energy. Number 3 is allow yourself to feel everything and be really, really gentle on yourself. So mega important. So I think if you're going to practice those 3 alone, your life's already going to change. Now, are you also curious to hear how can you use this like on a day-to-day basis in your business, or if you're manifesting things, like what to then do there, right? So in your business, really practically, that would look like taking a lot of breaks. And we all know how easy it is to get stuck in the busy, busy, busy mode, right? And constantly be having to keep on just like going and not being connected to our body, and then getting up at the end of the day and being like, damn, fuck, I've been on the computer for way too fucking long. I don't feel good. So super simple tip, and I've even made a whole video about this, which I'll link down here below, is Pomodoris. So Pomodoris, this is a really old technique made up by a guy named Pomodori. Sounds like tomato, but anyway, what it means is that you set a timer for 25 minutes. And during those 25 minutes, you do super focused work. You commit yourself to one thing. You don't let yourself get distracted. Again, feminine energy wants to flow, but it's also a lot easier to flow to have a little bit of like some boundaries. So not letting like yourself get super mega overly distracted. Focus for the 25 minutes. And after the 25 minutes, you get up and you shake your booty and you dance like a hooker, right? Or like whether you're going to dance like a hooker or whatever you want to do, get your ass the fuck up and shake and move that booty patootie thing, and really force yourself to do that. Like if this is a pattern you're breaking of the busyness, do that. And I still use this technique on my best days. I use this technique to this day, where I am really unapologetic with it. Even if I'm in the middle of something, get up and shake your ass. Because when you don't, you're going to just like, your energy gets stagnant. Everything starts to like feel super duper mega messy. So no bueno. Okay, next step. The feminine, like I said, is the way of pleasure. The masculine is the way of hustle and trying to get somewhere. So the feminine is also the way of desire. So can you, let's say you're manifesting something. Let's say you're manifesting, I don't know, your first 10,000 euro or dollar month. When you tap into that energy, can you tap into it from a state of pleasure and desire rather than as another project? What does that mean? It means, can you literally write down and look at that desire and revel in the yummy deliciousness, maybe even masturbate on, you want to take it to the next level, the yumminess of this number, and picture it and feel it like it has already happened. So the feminine is much more a feeling experience. Can you really live it and feel it like it's already happened and revel in the yumminess, dance to the beauty of that vision already being here? Because, and I'm probably going to talk about this a lot more in some of my other podcasts, the how is not your job. So when it comes to manifestation, the how is not your job. What is your job is the what. So getting clear on your specific desire, as well as really tuning into the why do you desire that, and embodying it and having fun with it and enjoying yourself with it. So that's really where the feminine energy really becomes super useful. And so, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Also for men, this is relevant stuff, right? Like I said, we all need a healthy balance of those two energies. Okay, so first one was take breaks, plenty of breaks, dance, move your ass, shake your body. The second one is really connect to your desires from a state of pleasure. And then the third tip would be is to create a daily ritual in your business to ask for guidance and support on specific projects you're working with. Instead of having to feel like you need to carry your whole vision by yourself, connect to your sense of spirituality. Because it's so easy to feel like we're out there alone and we have to do everything by ourselves. And there's no real goal to what we're doing. And there's like this hustle that we're in. The truth is you're here for a greater reason. And the universe is abundant and wants to support you. So tapping in to your guidance and your spirituality in that sense would be my third step. So let's wrap it all up here. And I would love for you to take some action here, because this is the Wildly Abundant Woman podcast. And yes, if you're just taking this all in, that's all juicy and that's all good. But I'd really love for you to take this with you and to move forward and to actually commit yourself to something. So I'm going to ask you right now, take a minute to really tune in and feel in your heart, what are some of the practices that you would like to commit to right now? What you can also ask yourself, what are you already doing? But what else do you want to take on? What other practice do you want to take on a daily or weekly basis to help you connect to your feminine energy? And I would really love to hear that from you. So come on over to my website, leoniegabriela.com / I don't know, wherever you go to the website and you click on the blog, and wherever this is posted, wherever you're listening, and share with me, leave a comment where you share what is the one practice or two or three that you are committing to connecting more with your feminine energy. Okay, so I'd love to hear from you. That's all for now. Thank you so much for being here. I'm super duper mega excited to have you on. And stay tuned, because there's so much more juicy stuff coming very soon. Okay, gorgeous. I love you so much. Much love.